like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week.
For most people, birds would rank quite short on the list of most terrifying animals, and rightfully so. The majority of birds are too small and lacking in natural weapons to inflict all but the most unimportant of injuries. But there are some which can be pretty hazardous and even fatal. Let's not forget that they are the direct descendants of the dinosaurs. In this video, we will be looking at 10 of the most dangerous birds in the world. Let's begin. Number 10. The hooded Pitohui. The hooded Pitohui is a strikingly beautiful songbird, predominantly found in the islands of Papua New Guinea. They've built quite a notorious reputation for themselves, not only to humans who live there but also to the local wildlife. This is a bird that even the most vicious of predators stays away from, for the risks of certain death. High levels of batrachotoxin, the same toxin used by poisonous dart frogs, are found in the Pitohui muscle, heart, and liver. If eaten, the toxin interrupts the normal functions of the predator's nervous cells, eventually causing the diner's heart to stop beating. Hooded Pitohuis and other toxic birds, such as the 4 other species of Pitohuis, eat coracine beetles, which themselves contain batrachotoxin. Number 9. Mute swan. Even as you admire these seemingly gentle aquatic birds, be sure to always keep your distance. They have a reputation for being particularly aggressive when defending nesting sites. They often move in pairs, and when provoked, the couple won't hesitate to attack anything or anyone encroaching into their territory. Being large and heavy birds weighing in at a massive 30 to 50 pounds, they have tremendously powerful wings, which they often use as their primary weapon. They have a serious bite as well, but by the time they get to using their beaks, their thundering claps will likely have done more than half the job. In fact, it is said that their wings are so much and bones so strong that they can break a man's arm. Beware of this mute swan. Don't get caught up in their rage. Number 8. Great horned owl. These are the deadliest owls found across the Americas. They are powerful predators, often growing as long as 2 feet in length with an impressive 80-inch wingspan. Being nocturnal birds, they only hunt at night, usually preying on rodents and small birds. With a 500 psi clutching force on their talons and powerful wings and leg muscles, you bet these immaculate-looking yet dangerous birds can attack and carry off larger prey as well. Their clutching force, by the way, can be compared to the bite of a Rottweiler. Combined with their razor-sharp talons and beaks, great horned owl attacks can really leave a victim permanently disfigured, blind, or dead. These birds will rarely attack humans unless provoked, but unprovoked attacks on unsuspecting joggers and hikers aren't uncommon. They are known to be especially more aggressive when protecting their territories, their young, or their mates. Like barn owls and snow owls, great horned owls often target head and eyes, resulting in serious injuries. Number 7. Magnificent frigate bird. These pterodactyl-like blackbirds mostly soar along the coasts of the southern United States, Mexico, and the Caribbean. They are master aerialists, and you'll rarely see them landing on the water, and hardly do they ever flap their narrow wings. Rather, they use their deeply forked tails to steer as they glide effortlessly over tropical waters. Males have a big red inflatable throat pouch called a guller sac on their chests. Seeing them balloon their guller sacs to attract mates is truly a sight to behold if you're into bird watching. And even if you're not, it's just the perfect excuse to walk on the beach. But even as these birds may appear to be magnificent creatures, they are known to be quite dangerous bullies in the skies. The locals call them pirates of the sky and are variously referred to as man-o'-war birds due to their weird habit of stealing food from seagulls and other birds mid-air. Number 6. Snowy owl. Owls can turn into wild beasts as well. When you see a snowy owl, it's clear how the bird probably got its name. They're snow white with dark gray spots. These snowy owls' favorite target is lemmings, which are small mouse-like rodents. Although snowy owls have excellent eyesight, they obviously can't see their prey when it's underneath the snow. So how do they capture prey? To capture those meals, the owl relies on its other keen sense, hearing. Once they spot their prey, they approach it and snatch it up using the large razor-sharp talon. They protect their space aggressively. They will dive bomb humans, attacking head and eyes, and have even been known to attack Arctic wolves. Number 5. The red-tailed hawk. Red-tailed hawks are ferocious predators native to North America. They can weigh up to 3.5 pounds and are also referred to as chicken hawks. You might not want to be in their way, as their bills are short but can tear and rip flesh both for defense and offense. What's most dangerous about these is their claws, which can be 1.17 inches long. These razor-sharp talons cut clean through flesh and muscle. With a wingspan of 3 to 5 feet, these even patrol their ground within 10 to 15 meters to ground. These birds might not think twice before attacking you, but you must think before getting into their ground. Number 4. La Mergère. We all know vultures are scary and probably the most frowned upon bird out there, so it would be natural to include them on our list. Also known as the bearded vulture, the La Mergère is one of the oldest vultures in the world. La Mergère literally means lamb vulture in German. This massive species of vulture weighs up to 7 kilograms and has a wingspan between 2.3 and 2.8 meters. They inhabit the high mountainous region of southern Europe, southern Africa, and Asia. The enormous wings let La Mergères glide effortlessly above high mountains. Upon diet, these creatures focus on carrion and bones. This fierce-looking bird eats small bones by the whole, and they also live on bone marrow. They use dropping techniques just to find the marrow inside the bone. That's dropping large bones from a great height onto hard rock. That way, the marrow comes out and they feast on it, not just the bones. La Mergères use the same dropping technique for prey like hard-shelled tortoises. This technique could also cause severe injuries to humans within the zone. Number 3. Southern giant petrels. When it comes to dangerous birds, seabirds would be the last thing on your mind, right? Well, you probably don't know about this daring beast. Even though this predator doesn't have as much clout as sharks, crocs, and tigers, they are as vicious. Giant petrels are said to be among the world's most underrated predators. To survive and thrive in the demanding conditions of the southern latitudes, giant petrels have adapted to a lifestyle of aggressive predatory behavior and relentless scavenging. Unlike other petrels, which only feed on sea, giant petrels also seek food on land. While carrion, krill, squid, and fish make up a large part of their diet, they will also take down other birds. Live birds, not even the massive albatross is safe from their onslaught. These birds love to bathe in the blood of their prey. They also drown their prey first and then feed on them later. Nature really is bloody scary, literally. One of their favorite enemies is the penguin, as they relentlessly go after them. Check out this picture of a petrel devouring a dead seal. Does this make you uncomfortable? Well, it's supposed to. Number 2. Australian magpie. The Australian magpie is probably the second most dangerous bird in the country, after the southern cassowary. Now, that doesn't mean cassowaries have a bigger kill list. Sometimes exposure is what matters when it comes to danger. Because people are more frequently around magpies, injuries from magpies happen far more frequently than injuries from other birds, including cassowaries. In fact, one aggressive Australian magpie was shot after 40 complaints. This medium-sized bird lives in the grasslands, fields, parks, and gardens across most of Australia. In spring, when the nesting period arrives, Australian magpies become very aggressive. This behavior is to protect their nests. If they found you as a threat, they would attack you fearlessly. As the habitat of Australian magpies includes residential areas, you need to be careful if you stay near them. If they feel threatened, magpies would swoop and attack the intruders. It could end in a severe skin or eye injury, and sometimes even death. Number 1. Southern cassowary. Finally, at the top of our list, we have the most dangerous bird in the world. Unlike many wannabe dangerous birds, cassowaries are known to actively kill human beings, and they're very well equipped to do so. And it's not just me who's saying that this is the most dangerous bird out there. The southern cassowary has actually won the Guinness Book of World Records for being the most hazardous out there. The flamboyant bird, with its black feathers and blue skin patches, is native to the rainforests of New Guinea and northern Australia. Southern cassowary is a territorial bird, hence it's fiercely protective of its domain. This bird, which weighs greater than 130 pounds and a height of around 6 feet, has limbs that are razor sharp as a weapon, and believe it or not, it has the most powerful kick forces over all other birds that could knock down its victim to death. But an unprovoked attack from cassowary is rare. After all, unlike humans, animals don't start useless fights because they're bored. But if you provoked or feel a threat to their chicks, cassowaries would definitely attack. The method of attack itself makes cassowary attacks so dangerous. They can strike in both forward and downward directions, and if this bird ends up jumping on you, then you better start praying. Which one of these birds do you think is the deadliest? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.